Hey guys, thanks for joining us on our continued look at the HQ choices for the Blood Angels. And this one we're going to have a look at Captain Tyco, who's been a bit of an enigma to us, Darryl. We can't decide whether we like him or not.
Yeah, he's one of those ones that's sort of in between. Is he good or is he just a regular captain with some upgrades?
Yeah, you have like the Sanguinius at one end. He's hot, and then at the other end you have, I don't know,
Azeroth,
who's kind of cold, and then you have Tyco, who's kind of like the lukewarm water in between.
Yeah, he's
a bit lukewarm, guys.
Yeah,
he had 175 points, 2 stat lines, which kind of makes him interesting. He is the Captain Tyco stat line: weapon skill 6, ballistic skill 5, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 3, initiative 5, attacks 3, leadership 10, 2+ armor save because he has the artificer armor. Then you have Death Company Tyco: weapon skill 7, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, toughness 4, wounds 3, initiative 5, attacks 4, leadership 8, save of 2+. His toughness kind of lets him down a little bit.
Yeah, he's not Eternal Warrior, so he doesn't want really to be shot with anything strength 8 or hit with anything strength 8.
The differences between the two, okay? Firstly, they both carry the same war gear. So they both have Artificer Armor, Blood Song, Bolt Pistol, Dead Man's Hand, Frag and Crack Grenades, and Iron Halo. We'll go through those in a moment. But their special rules are different. As Captain Tyco, he has And They Shall Know No Fear, independent character, so he's going to be able to join a unit at least, preferred enemy orcs, and rights of battle. Now, the rights of battle, all friendly units can use his leadership.
Yeah.
But his leadership's 10, and, well, are they going to get much benefit from that?
Well, some of the guys will get some benefit from it. The problem with this army, there's so many guys and so many upgrades you can give to guys.
Yeah, looking through this book, there's not an awful lot. There's a few leadership 9, 1 leadership 8. It's that couple of points of leadership might do it, but they don't flee anyway. So
no, it may help slightly, but I don't see
if I wanted to use him to affect a unit, I would go with a sanguinary priest.
Yeah,
to affect the unit before I go with this guy.
Yeah, because the other HQ choices are better, I feel.
Yeah. Death Company Tyco, though, is a completely different character and feels very different based on his special rules. Black Rage, so you're not going to have much control over the directions he goes a lot of the time. Fearless, okay. Feel No Pain, so he's got another 4+ in 4+ save there. Fleet, so he's going to be quicker, but he's not fitted out with a jump pack, so he's a slow guy anyway. Furious Charge, it's alright.
It's alright, especially with all Death Company get.
Yeah. Preferred enemy orcs, and Relentless. So he's going to be kind of shitty, because the thing about it is when you get into his war gear, and we'll go to quickly page 41 for this. Blood Song is a combi melter that can use a special issue ammunition described on page 27. It's basically veteran squad ammunition. So he's going to get access to the Dragonfire bolts, 24-inch range, Darryl, strength 4, AP 5, rapid fire, ignores cover. What do you reckon?
If it's just Tyco by himself shooting that, it's not going to make a huge difference.
That is the thing, isn't it?
And unless you put him with the veteran squad, it's not going to be a huge thing.
Yeah, it's, I don't know, maybe putting him with like a stern guard type thing. His Vengeance rounds, 18-inch range, strength 4, AP 3, rapid fire, gets hot. It's all right,
but it's one guy shooting it.
Kraken bolts, 30-inch range, strength 4, AP 4, rapid fire, Hellfire rounds, 24-inch range, strength X, AP 5, rapid fire, poisoned on a 2+. Against targets with a toughness value, hits from the Hellfire rounds will always cause a wound on a roll of 2+.
I would have rather had just a plain old plasma pistol.
You're just an old traditionalist on that front.
Some of the rounds may help slightly. I think if you're independent, special sort of character guy, I think you would have got beyond having a regular.
Well, he's going to get a couple of shots in. right? He's relentless, so he's going to be able to fire it twice, and then when he gets into combat, he has the dead man's hand. Tycho's close combat attacks ignore armor saves and roll an additional d6 for armor penetration. The dead man's hand also includes a set of digital weapons allowing Tycho to re-roll a single failed roll to wound in each assault phase. Right, so of these 5 attacks on the charge, if we go with Death Company Tycho, he gets 5 attacks on the charge. He gets to re-roll a failed wound. So he's not getting to re-roll his hits.
Yep.
He's getting to re-roll a failed wound. You could team him up maybe with one of the guys to get them the ability to re-roll hits as well.
Yeah.
But you're having to start to think outside the box on that. They ignore armor saves though, so you're only going to get in vulnerable saves and maybe feel no pain on this.
Well, you won't get the feel no pain either. You don't get them from invulnerable saves. But I just don't know about him. I think Death Company Tycho, almost definitely not. He does get feel no pain. He has a 2-up regular save, but he can't join a unit. He wanders around by himself.
That's true.
He gets hit by a las cannon or a meltagun. He's got a 4-up save. And he's dead.
Yeah, you're going to be playing with bloody cover saves the whole time.
Yeah, you're going to have to stick him inside some. But the thing is, if he suffers rage, you aren't going to get too many cover saves against me, but you have to rage on through the terrain.
Yeah. Problems with Tycho, he's not fast enough.
No.
If he had a jump pack, possibly, because he would have been he's kind of combat-y, as Death Company Tycho. If we had a jump pack, he'd have more chance to catch up with something to try and assault it.
Yeah.
Other than that not being an independent character when he's Death Company Tycho, I think just blah.
If he had been Death Company Tycho and it had a jump pack and Eternal Warrior, I think it would have looked cool, him just flying across the board as fast as he could to get to the opponent.
Eternal Warrior could have made the difference on that
because
one. Yeah.
With this here, if I see him stood in his own, I know he's reasonable in combat, I'll take a turn at shooting at him just to finish him off, because the thing is, sometimes the way you look at it, if you're playing victory points as well, you're going to say there's 175 points of easy victory points. So one shot can get me 175 points.
One well-placed las cannon shot, and he goes.
It disappears. If he's Death Company Tycho, he'll probably be happy that it disappeared.
Yeah.
I don't see the point of having the 2 Tychos in. The fluff on the Death Company Tycho is really annoying. Really, really annoying.
Death Company Tycho
became Death Company
was one of the best looking of the Blood Angels. All the other Blood Angels.
Pit of the Blood Angels.
And all the other Blood Angels loved to have the saunas and whatnot with Tycho, because he was gorgeous.
They trimmed his tash.
He trimmed his tash, worked his eyebrows. Just a gorgeous guy. He then had an accident.
Got wounded.
Damaged his face. And he loved his face. And all his men loved his face. Hard. So he wore a mask down one side. And he's raging. And now he's cross. And he became Death Company Tycho. I think he's dead, actually.
I think he's dead. The book seems to imply that he's dead.
Yeah, but only time will tell.
Yeah.
But it's
saying that I'm so vain that
I think this book is about me.
I think this book is about me. I'm so vain, I'll just go over to the Death Company because I can't live without a pretty face.
I know. And Daryl, you've lived this long without a pretty face.
And so have you, Warren.
And so have I. So, Tycho, what are you on about, man?
You're meant to be a Marine, Tycho.
He's a Freddie Mercury Marine is what he is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Tycho, that's about it on Tycho. We're not best impressed by him. However, we could be missing a trick, and that's what the comments are for. Have we missed the point on Tycho? Or is there something that he's useful for that we just haven't seen because we're not taken by him? We think of all the HQ choices, he's the worst.
Yeah.
In either configuration, he's the worst.
I don't have any high opinion of him. I just think he's, the fluff annoys me so much. Now, maybe if you wanted to trim Tycho's moustache, you might like him, but I have no opinion on him. I think he's a Nancy boy.
A Nancy boy. Well, now's your chance to tell us. Stick it in the comments. Let us know. And we will see you in the next video.